and you're playing in a team and it's got Fred and McTominay in midfield, are you going to get more of the ball if Casemiro and Eriksen are in midfield?
Yeah, but also,
with Varane and Martinez behind them.
Yeah, but also being coached.
So he's playing with better players.
Yeah, but being coached
as well. But most of all, he's playing with better players. He's more or less changed the whole team.
Yeah, but being coached.
Yeah, but they've got different players.
But being coached.
Well, we don't know that, but Anthony's on the right. He's got a different right back, different left back, different two centre backs, different. Fernandes, Eriksen, and Casemiro. So Rashford's getting the ball, isn't he? Rashford's getting the right ball at the right time. And now he's got confidence.
These players have been neglected.
Dean Saunders here is trying to make a claim, and I want to get your opinion, Football Terrace community. He's trying to make a claim that Marcus Rashford's turnaround is not to do with the system and the style and the coaching, the man management of Erik ten Hag. It's simply because he's surrounded by better players now. Because Casemiro and Antony and Eriksen are there. Because of that reason, that's why Rashford's better. Not because he's performing better, not because the manager has improved Man United at all.
They've been neglected. Neglected.
Jason.
They've been neglected.
You've been a professional footballer.
No, they've been neglected.
It comes from within. Being a professional footballer, it doesn't matter who the manager is. You look in the mirror, you get up in the morning and you...
Dean Saunders there said it doesn't matter who the manager is. So you're telling me, Dean Saunders, that this same Liverpool squad that you've been lauding over would have won what they've won, challenged where they challenged, without Jurgen Klopp as their coach. This same City team would have won 4 of the last 5 Premier Leagues without Pep Guardiola. You're a Liverpool man. Are you telling me that Bob Paisley and Bill Shankly are the same as Roy Evans, the same as Roy Hodgson? The only reason that those two managers did brilliantly versus Roy Evans and versus Roy Hodgson is because they had better players. It was nothing to do with the coaching, the training methods, the man management, the in-game decisions, the formations that were picked. Come on now. Are you telling me Fergie and David Moyes are the same manager? One just had a better squad, better players. Come on now. Put some damn respect on Erik ten Hag's name. Put some respect on his name and stop being so bitter. And by the way, he hasn't said this about Pep, about Klopp, about Shankly versus Roy Hodgson, about Fergie versus David Moyes. He's purely saying it now because Man United are improving and he cannot take it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Moyes is overachieved the last 2.5 years. The only decent, really good player we got is Rice and Zuma when he's fully fit.
Listen, I've been sent this video. Someone said, Terry, you got to watch it. They said, you got to watch it. So we're watching it now. It's a West Ham fan. Looks like he's about 50 in a onesie. Legit in a onesie. Let's have a little look.
The others have been playing really well at their maximum. And all the new fucking signings we've had, they've all been injured. He's had no time. Get behind your team, you Cockney boys!
He's on his knees, shouting into his in a onesie.
Right!
He looks a bit like Buddy Holly, though.
My back's gone, otherwise I would have been at Brentford. Some lucky fucker's got a ticket. Come, West Ham!
He's got a guitar as well. What's he going to do? Ed Sheeran.
Boys, he's lost his magic. He's lost his magic at Cockney boys. Help him get the fucker back. Sing loud and proud!
Sing loud and proud!
Sing in the crowd!
Sing in the crowd!
And when we go up the league!
When they go up the league!
We'll have our West Ham back! Irons!
Irons!
I ain't got a fucking clue! I'm claret and blue! Oh,
he's screaming! He's screaming! Oh, he's going to give me a Connery. Oh, my God.
Come on, West Ham! Get behind your team! We're all going on a fucking
a minute. I can't cope. Hang on, let me go back a minute. Let's have a little look here.
On a fucking European dream. Iron! Fucking iron! Come on!
Oh my god! Oh my god! What have I just seen?
Says he's not going to change his touchline behaviour for anybody. Remember, he's faced some criticism for his antics in recent days.
This is the new narrative. This is the new Arsenal narrative. Watch. Just listen for a second and watch.
More recently, the goalless draw against Newcastle, when he was up and down the touchline like Alan Welsh used to sprint. The Gunners face an FA charge for failing to control their managers. The Arsenal manager says, look, I'll do something that Simon does regularly and look in the mirror. But will he change? This was Arteta.
So Arteta's about to speak now. We know what Arteta has said. But I said it already, and I genuinely stand by what I'm about to say here. I feel like this is the new narrative being created around Arsenal. There is a genuine chance and possibility that Arsenal don't win the league. There's a genuine chance and possibility in the next two games against Tottenham and Manchester United that they walk away with 2 points, 1 point, 4 points. They could get all 6. Anything can happen. But this is 3 of the top 6 all playing one another. But they're trying to set up a narrative here to explain Arsenal's quote-unquote failings if something goes wrong. Let's take a little listen to what Jim White said.
About the penalty claims. Now, hang on. This is mad. This is mad. This is a fella. The guy's doing a great job. Of course he is. Arsenal flying high. This is a guy that plays.
But there's always a but. There's always a but when it comes to Mikel Arteta. He's doing great. He's flying high. But.
Players look up to. They look to set an example.
Yeah.
You see that there? Don't miss the subtleties on this. Players look up to him. He's the example of how behavior should be, to stay cool, calm, and collected, to stay professional.
I mean, I thought, no, hang on. This is stretching it.
Oh, yeah. Is it any better than Klopp running up the touchline, bellowing at an official? Is it?
And I'm so glad Simon Jordan said that. And this is the point. What Jim White's trying to do, and I've seen rivals do it and other pundits, is Mikel Arteta is going to behavioural discipline. And if something goes wrong, they're going to pinpoint it to this. This is what they're going to try and pin the tail of the donkey on. Arteta getting angry on the touchline is the reason that Arsenal didn't win the league, or the reason they didn't beat Tottenham and Man United, or is the reason they've had a blip. They're going to ignore the fact that every successful manager in the Prem has done what Arteta is doing. Fergie, Wenger, Jose, Antonio Conte, Pep, Klopp. All of them have done it. Why the focus on Arsenal? The Arsenal hate is real. The fear and the hate combined is real. And it's embarrassing now. How is a manager being called out for the same touchline behavior that we celebrate in others? It's crazy.
Any better than Klopp running on the pitch at Goodison embracing the goalkeeper? Is it any better than Mourinho running down the touchline on his knees? Any better than Paulo Di Canio doing the same thing when Sunderland beat Newcastle? It is what it is. It's what the modern day manager does.
I would interject and say those things were celebrations. But when it comes to the ill discipline on the touchline, shouting at refs, getting in their faces, all managers have done this. All managers have done it. It's crazy to suggest not. And celebrating with his team. 2 of the most famous images of Sir Alex Ferguson in the Premier League era was him running on the pitch and celebrating, and Brian Kidd, I believe, jumping behind him when Stevie Bruce scored those 2 goals in the inaugural Premier League season to win the title. I don't think we officially won it until the next day, but that game was very important. And there's Fergie celebrating Michael Owen's winner against Man City in 2009. And that was celebrated. That's historic. It's part of British football culture forever. The reason that they're doing this to Arteta and Arsenal is there is a genuine fear that Arsenal are back. They are back. There's hatred that they're doing it, but they're trying to create a narrative. And the reason I bring this up is because there's been so many narratives all year about Arsenal. Best chance to make top 4 and they blew it. Overrated transfer window. Don't you dare think for a second this preseason form will translate into the Prem. Yes, they've started well, but will it continue? What will happen when they play their first big team? Oh, look, they've lost to Man United. They're going to fall apart now. Yeah, okay, well, wait till the next big team. Man United aren't very good. Let's go through October. They'll fall apart in October. All right, I know they're now top after October, but this little period before the World Cup, they'll crumble. Oh, God, they've extended themselves to 5 points clear. Oh, great. Gabriel Jesus is out injured. They'll fall apart. Oh, no, they're 8 points clear, 7 points clear, whatever it may be. This is just the latest, but the media are trying to get ahead of the game here. Let's plant the seed now that Mikel Arteta's behavior, Mikel Arteta's ill discipline is going to be the reason they fall apart. Because if Arsenal fail from this point, they want to make a mountain out of a molehill. They need to dumb it down. They need a scapegoat. There needs to be a reason beyond their opponents were just slightly better than them, but Arsenal are still in a brilliant position, still progressing, still have a great manager. How do I know this? Because I've seen this movie before. I've seen this movie twice. I've seen the sequel. I've seen the trilogy and the saga. This is old news. Been done before. And it's embarrassing now watching this Arsenal hate. It's how are the viewers of TalkSport not bored of it? How are rivals not bored of it? It ain't even funny anymore. It's been milked more time than Daisy the cow's teat. It's done. It's finished. It's over. Move on. Arsenal are back. Arteta is not ill-disciplined on the touchlines. And if they are to lose out on the league title, that will have absolutely nothing at all to do with it.